ago, I embarked on a wild adventure here in London to hunt down my missing GameCube games. I hit up every CDX store I could find, and it was an absolute blast. And to avoid paying full price, I made some smart moves. I gathered video game views in the Netherlands and sold them to CEX England for store credit. With that credit, I paid for a large chunk of my GameCube collection. And guess what? We're doing it all over again.
Oh no!
We finally got our car at Enterprise Rent a Car. We're ready to go.
Yeah, let's go!
Now in this time, I've gathered more deals from flea markets and boot sales. I've got some gems here, including the game I found on King's Day for just 10 euros. Mortal Kombat Mythologies. This one should fetch us a whopping 135 pounds. And I even found a game at CEX Netherlands for 8 euros, which we can sell here for 25 pounds. Do the math, that's some serious profit, mate.
You don't store any credit in that. So altogether would be 106 10 pence voucher or 78 pounds 1 pence cash.
How can I go for voucher?
Denied.
Look, and what a beautiful mall we are. And there's CX. Let's have a look inside. They have 2 Pokemons here, Game Boy. Pokemon Blue and Yellow. This one is without manual. And this one also. And 170 quid Pokemon Silver with manual. That's amazing. Look at this one, guys. Rule of Rose. Oh my days. 510 pounds. Crazy.
So let me find the gecko. Enter the gecko. Check 64. Enter the gecko with manual box. We can offer a 31 cash or 38 voucher.
Yeah, it's gonna be voucher.
Be voucher for that one? No problem.
For all.
For all?
Yeah.
So the total you get is 59 pounds.
No. I don't know what material. So it's 11 or 4, yeah?
I'm gonna try to sell my copy of Hyperbike here. Have it over here. Hyperbike.
Oh, is it a test? Is this something?
Oh no, that's from a different one.
So for these 3, you're looking at 142 cash or 171 voucher.
So we have the Mortal Kombat disc. It's going in here to have it resurfaced. Yeah.
Yeah, it basically buffs the top layer of the disc and fills in any like bad scratches. I'm gonna need new pads because it's pads.
Tiny little thing there. Yeah, there you go.
Pads, right here, right next to it. That never happens. I'm putting fresh pads in, so I'm going to clean another random disc first, just so it gets the fluid flowing before I put the expensive boy in there.
How long does it take?
About 30 seconds, but I usually cut it off about 25 seconds in. The last 10 seconds is just drying, and it does it pretty quick.
Oh wow. Sweet.
Okay. I'm just gonna get my tester to have a little glance at this now, and he should be happy with it.
Yep. Nice, yeah. Looks brand new, man. Yeah.
Unfortunately, that one we cannot take it.
Now, and even after buffing the top layer of the disc, they didn't buy the game from me because of one tiny scratch. I think it was a bit of an exaggeration, but it's their right to refuse anything, so I guess we'll just have to try another CEX. We did sell Excite Bike and Tintin for £36. And I finally sold my Mortal Kombat game to CEX. That's amazing, man. Finally my King's Day fine paid off. Vraagje voor Sub-Zero.
Teacher.
What? I now have a voucher, £135. Now that's amazing. I will use it to get more GameCube games to complete the set. Oh, I have to go on the other side. So that's amazing. The first two stores denied the game because of tiny scratches, and even one store asked my permission to resurface the disc, and it was pretty clean, but they still denied it because of a tiny scratch, and this CEX just took it straight in. So that's amazing. And like I said, I'm gonna use the voucher for more GameCube games, and it's our first day, so tomorrow we're gonna continue the GameCube hunt again. And now it's time to go through the exchange goods and add them up. The first one is Hyperbike for the N64. We got £23 in return. Tintin in Tibet for the Super Nintendo, £13 in return, and Robotron for the N64, £16 in return. And here we have Formula 1 2020 for the Xbox One, £4, UFC Undisputed 3 for the Xbox 360, £6, NBA 2K17 for the Xbox 360, £14, and Midnight Club for the PSP, £4 in return. And again we have Tintin in Tibet for the Super Nintendo, £13 in return, the Smurfs for the Super Nintendo, £8 in return, and Gex 64 Enter the Gecko, boxed with manual, not a great condition, but £38 in return. And then we have another copy of Hyperbike for the N64, we got £23 in return. And again Tintin in Tibet for the Super Nintendo, we got a solid £13 again. And here we have the game that I bought from CEX Netherlands for €8, and I sold it to CEX for £25. And then the best one, Mortal Kombat Mythologies. I bought this one for only €10 at King's Day, and I got a whopping £135 in return. Now in total we invested €113 in games and received £335 in return, which is equal to €395, resulting in €282 of profit. This is a fantastic beginning for our GameCube challenge here in London. We now have 154 GameCube games left to complete our collection. Stay tuned to see how many games we find next time and where our total count will end up. So for now, I want to thank y'all for hanging out, watching the video. If you enjoyed watching, then please drop a like, leave a comment down below, and consider subscribing. And I hope to see you guys on the next. Yes, you got it, you got it.
Go and get the disc thingy for it.
It's with manual, right?
Yeah. Spot that manual one.
No, that's not the manual.
Oh no, it was.